every window I ask this and it never happens. Is there any chance that we'll ever see him in the Premier League?
I think there is a chance. This Liverpool link refuses to go away. Absolutely refuses to go away. And he, you know, hasn't made a secret of the fact that he's keen on Liverpool in the sense that it's a club that he really likes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen. I think Real Madrid is by far the most likely scenario. And I think he's continued to play this in the way that he's played it all the way through. He's been honest and frank when he's needed to be. He's kept his counsel when he's had to. Paris have tried to manoeuvre him, tried to say, right, you're not going to be in the squad then. That didn't last very long because they realised they couldn't allow him to rot on a bench for the whole season. So they've tried to push him. He's just been very serene, very calm. This is what he does. You know, he's in control of his own destiny. And I believe him when he says, I haven't got any kind of arrangement. Real Madrid are not going to say anything in public. Real Madrid have been burned before. They're really embarrassed by not getting him last time. So they'll just keep their powder dry. I'm sure they're talking to his camp all the time, but they're not going to say anything publicly at this stage.
Kev, we talk about it always from a Premier League point of view, we talk about it from a Real Madrid point of view, but this is the best player in France, the best French player who's potentially leaving the biggest team in France to join another team. And PSG would consider themselves a powerhouse. They've lost Neymar, or Neymar's left. Messi's not there anymore. Looks like Mbappe could leave in the summer. What does this say about the PSG project and what they try to build around these superstars?
I think it's already failed in the sense that trying to bring together Messi, Neymar and Mbappe, while it may have looked very attractive, was a complete failure. And the reason it's a complete failure is that's not how effective teams are built. You look at football history, that will tell you that all the way through. So it feels now actually semi by accident, they've got this team that potentially could do much better in the Champions League because you've got a coach in Luis Enrique who has a clear philosophy, who actually seems to have some authority. If you look at coaches gone by, I always think about Unai Emery. He got there, he had a certain way he wanted to play. The players cut him off at the knees within months. And from then on, it was all over, really, in terms of getting them to work the way he wanted. Now Luis Enrique has a bit more power. The club have pushed back against the idea of Neymar and Messi, but Mbappe is the true star there, which is what he wanted. Now, look, winning the Champions League with Paris would mean more to him than winning it with anybody. He's a Bondy boy, he wants to do it with his hometown club. But equally, that lure of Real Madrid is still there. So I still think it's up in the air. I still think he could stay. He could sign an extension. But what he's doing is he's keeping all of his options open and he won't let anyone, Paris, Real Madrid, Premier League, Saudis, he won't let anybody strong-arm him.